In a 45-45-90 special right triangle, there's an important ratio we have to use. The ratio of the legs to the hypotenuse is 1 to root 2. We can either write the ratio in this form, or we could write it as 1 over root 2. This is an important ratio to remember because it relates what the legs values are going to be to what the hypotenuse is, and then we're going to use similar triangles to allow us to use a proportion to solve. The other way you could remember this is that the hypotenuse is root 2 times the leg. So if we come down here and look at number 1, we have a 45-45-90 triangle. I'm going to draw my reference triangle from here down here. So it's 1, 1, root 2. Because these two triangles are similar, they both have 45-degree angles and 90-degree angles, I can set up proportions. So I could say 8 is to 1, here and here, as x is to 1, as y is to root 2. First off, I can see to solve for x that the 8 over 1 and x over 1 would be 8 equals x. Then to solve for y, I'm going to take 8 over 1 and y over root 2 and write a proportion. Now from here we use cross product. 1 times y is y, and then 8 times root 2 is just 8 root 2, and we leave our answer in radical form as 8 root 2. For number 2, we again have a 45-45-90 triangle. So we go 1, 1, root 2, and we write our proportions. Y over 1 equals x over 1, not x over 1, x over root 2 equals 25 over 1. The first one we can use are these two proportions. Since it's y over 1 and 25 over 1, we know y is going to be 25. And then we can go x over root 2 equals 25 over 1. By cross product, we'd get x times 1, or x, and 25 root 2. For number 3, we're going to draw our 45-45-90 triangle again. 1, 1, root 2. We can fit it to whatever direction we need to. We're going to go 19 over root 2 equals x over 1, y over 1. And from here, hopefully you can see that whatever these values are going to be, they're going to be the same thing. So let's just take these two. I solve by cross product. I get 19 times 1 equals x times root 2. Then by dividing both sides by root 2, I get x equals 19 over root 2. We have to do what we call rationalize the denominator. So 19 over root 2 cannot have a radical left down there. The way we get rid of the radical is we multiply the top and the bottom by root 2. This gives us 19 root 2 over square root of 2 times square root of 2, which is square root of 4, or just 2. So this turned out to be our answer for x, 19 root 2 over 2. Our answer for y is the same thing because in a 45-45-90 triangle, the radicals are the same, or the legs are the same.